He's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Lloyd. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing again. Lloyd. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 64 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that's what we just saw there. This is what he does well. As soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with running. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Another day, another dollar. In our new stadium, we lost our first game. We here.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun. Weber, they'll roll him out right. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down.
Wow, get in there. That's what I'm talking about.
There as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Parks, he's got a 1st down past the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big-time play there for the Falcons. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lloyd. Harris has
wow, he's trying to celebrate.
taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Parks. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
The last run got 3.
He got the
now
gist of it, like, well,
2nd
you don't know who players are. Yeah, there's no picking.
Off the play fake. Lloyd.
Oh, Ben.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Yeah, he's like, you hear me talking shit to West.
Starting to scramble. My thought
was like, Taysom Hill out there.
He can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
And it's good to make it 14-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown.
73 overall, 72 overall.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Yeah.
Number 48.
When you're
gotta have to stay
offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll run on 1st down. Carry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Carry now. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Again, the ball carrier.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
To throw on 3rd down. Weaver. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the 1st down marker, he blows right past it.
Look at this guy.
Big yardage.
And it's a fumble, and the Falcons grab it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Now the try here for the point after. And it is now 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
First and 10.
They're the same size and everything.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That is the man right there. Fuck Jelani. Oscar should be. He's better than Jelani, I think. Oscar Wagner.
We'll step aside.
He's crazy.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Oh.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
He's tough, no play. I think he's big.
Back to throw. Weber. And Gresham, the tight end, brings it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
The draft wasn't really
the offense as they take over. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Reggie Vance.
That's good for 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good
I got a safety that's 69 overall, Montez Stanford. He's making like $8 million, $9 million.
He throws a nice pass for a first down.
It's a game of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. On third down, it's Parks. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
The defense is stopping.
Back to the air on second down. Weaver got his open man. It's Carr. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync.
He passed a lot, too. He had this new receivers new. I don't know if he signed with
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over.
You got to blitz this quarterback. You got to blitz, constantly blitz this.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Throw left side complete. That's Bradley. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw on 2nd down. Lloyd. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out.
Oh. Wow.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Well, take the boys out here.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Man, I got a receiver I need to.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on top here as they come up on a 1st and 10, trying to make amends for that lost week at the hands of Seattle. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Little. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
There he goes.
Great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Holiday buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holiday.
He's
going to look that one in one-handed.
God.
What a catch for the touchdown. A sensational
Collins. Doc Collins.
one-handed
Juan
grab
Collins.
for the score.
Dial him up,
Like
coach.
you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my
Doc Collins, they say he wants to be considered elite too.
They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a
Second
single
unit coming in,
hand
move that
and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Oh.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
He was tackled.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Holiday. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Got a man, and he hits him
undrafted second-round talent receiver.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Oh, that was
he
it.
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
The quarterback sack.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 4th down, Holiday. His pass caught at the 4. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, you hold him short of the marker. You got the turnover on downs and then roughing the passer.
That celebration was cut short, wasn't it? Went from raised hands to slumped shoulders as a result of that penalty.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
He scored 2 touchdowns on JC.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, he'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
to fullback there, right?
Handoff to Carey to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Mike Allstott was one of my favorite players of all time.
They'd love to just
I used to
strike
like
back
one
with
of
a
the backyard
touchdown
football.
right
I
here.
used
And if it's a long
to Jerome
play,
Bettis
so
and
be
Mike
it.
Allstott. I used to
But main
love
goal,
their style of play.
get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Big neck roll.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th.
Oh, why
conversion here on third down.
Look at how my dude was running right there. You see that shit?
And he takes this
totally
thing
slowed
way
down.
into Atlanta territory.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back now here on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Weber. And this nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by...
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And it's
Throwing on 3rd and long. Weber. And right side, Henry's got it. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
gain of 6 yards.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Yep.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Falcons 45. Packers 3.
You got Holiday in the backups.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
No point.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to
What's
not
this thing
bring
with
this
Deshaun
one out as
Watson?
their drive will begin at the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
I got some
The
kind of
outcome of
sexual
this
assault.
one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this
Everybody
point.
has
Got
one
me
of those
thinking,
nowadays.
what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being...
It's like, I don't know whether to believe it or not. Even like back in the day, you'd be like, oh, wow, he was raping this. Like,
I saw a game.
You got money.
Put 70. I actually saw
You got money now. Yeah, it's either what he touched a girl on his ass or something. It'd be something stupid.
I saw one of those changing
Like,
of the
oh, you know
guard
what that
games
was?
where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and
He
kicking
just
around
slapped
a
you in
team.
the ass. You didn't ask for that.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Too stressful.
On 1st down, Holiday looking left side, and
any
he's
kind
got
of
a
variety, any
man.
kind of
It's
money.
Little. Stops short
live
of
your
the
life.
25, but that second effort got him a couple extra.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 4th down, Holiday. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
And now, fumble. The ball's out. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Weber. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
3 yards.
On now is the Packers.
Nutty block.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Oscar Wagner, Greg Robertson, Jelani Rodriguez. That's why I said I don't need nobody.
They come up on a fourth down
I don't need him. I need a
situation.
safety.
Not looking particularly rosy. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
I need a free safety.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, wow.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
This is it. The kicker on.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing win. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did, and it's probably a capper to everything that was said during the week because they go over every eventuality. I mean, you know how coaches are. They want to cover every minute detail all the way up to how much time does it take to walk from the locker room to the field, you name it. And when it all comes together and results in a victory, everyone feels pretty good about that.
The I's were dotted, the T's were crossed in this one for them. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Nolan, 2nd round talent. This guy is balling.
From the gun, Holiday. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Undrafted.
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Holiday got his man complete over the middle. That's Bradley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He may try and run for this. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Holiday. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Could be stronger.
On 1st and 10, Weaver. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. 45. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
Brandon Nolan, the rookie out of...
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Oscar Wagner, 2 sacks. Jelani, 2 sacks, interception, forced fumble. Whew. Yeah, there's no competition. Unlock the ability, huh? He got the adrenaline rush. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Brandon Nolan. Brandon Nolan has 92 agility coming in. Jaquan. JC, the Niners, we got Dog Pound, Street Certified. I'm worried that Street Certified is not going to get up to speed here. Just one more guy we got to worry about. You still seeing the stream here? I thought you must. I got Montel Stanford. He's 69 overall. He's let's see. He's making fucking $12.5 million this year. That's 69 overall. Reggie Vance. I can get rid of him. He's a good corner though. You need a guard. I'm about to trade Zach Wallace. He's good, but damn. I got some guards that can step in. Bears need a left guard. Browns need a right guard. Cardinals need a left guard. I don't know. No, I'm gonna hold off. So I got my guy Zach Wallace. He's only 30 years old, 78 overall, but I gotta. Yeah. Yeah, Benjamin's 28. I'm gonna go up here and see if my daughter's dressed real quick. Yeah, they're gonna go. Jaleesa's gonna drop the baby off at her mom's house, and I'm gonna go get the bikes from my mom's house, and when they get back, we're gonna ride from here. Yeah. Yeah. See the dress. Yeah. Purple rain. Damn.